Dun 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 dun. Don't be scared, everybody. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Hi! My very first amigurumi. Thanks to Laurel at the Dabbling Hook. Look, I put a necklace on her. My first amigurumi. Isn't it just adorable? I absolutely love it. Well, hello there, my fellow yarnies. This is Classy Kim coming with you today. I'm going to show you some of my works in progress, my finished objects, and a lot of things that I've been working on and I'm finally done with. I have some HappyMail, a lot of great stuff here today. So we'll, let's see. First off, I'm just going to say, I want to say welcome everyone for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And I want to thank everyone that I'm subscribed to for influencing me in more ways than you all know, to help me to grow in my crochet experience. And I really appreciate all of you. I do comment on everyone's posts. I don't just watch. I do comment. And if I don't get to watch you, what I do is just have a marathon, and it'll be just your channel that particular day. So if you don't see me for a minute, just understand and know there's so many subscribers that I'm subscribed to. I mean, there's so many, and I do try to watch everybody, and I'll just do a binge watch one day on, you know, one particular person. So that's what I do, how I do it, okay? So that's where I'm at when you don't see me. So anyway, I wanted to, I got quite a few things to go over today. First off, I had an unexpected guest that came to my home one day. I got a phone call. They said, I'm in your area. I'm just leaving AC Moore. And I'm like, what? You did? You know, and she said, I'm coming by. And I said, come on, you know. So this unexpected guest, all of you that she subscribed to, you would know her by Alb323. I won't divulge her name, so I'm just gonna, you would know her by Alb323. So she lives near me, and one day I got on, I think it was my introduction podcast. She was so happy that somebody was from Akron, Ohio, okay? And so you know, it's going to be really good to get to meet up with her, shopping, you know, go do some yarny sales, and I'm really looking forward to that, Alb323. You know who you are. And so she came by, and look what she brought me. Look at this bag from AC Moore. We have one up in Cleveland, and this is really nice. It's huge. It has a snap and a pocket on the side here. I think it's one on this side too. Yep. So I'm glad to be doing this podcast now, because I didn't use it yet, and I'm thinking, hey, I'm ready to use my bag, you know, and I gotta, you know, show you guys what I got first, right? So anywho, inside of it, okay. Now this is the thing. I am so grateful to you, Alb323. So grateful. You brought me what I've been wanting. Look at that, you guys. I love it. I've been wanting some of this so bad. You know, and even though I think it's a 2. No, yeah, it's a 2. I can work with a 2. You know, I can work with a 3. I can work with a 1. It doesn't matter to me, because what I'm going to make with this, I believe, is going to be a summer poncho. And she didn't bring me not just one, she brought me 2, okay? So I can make a really nice poncho out of this, and I surely appreciate that. And this is 100% cotton. It's approximately 1,093 yards in this. It's number 2, so you're gonna get more than number 2. And of course, as you all have shown, it has the easy pull tab on there. Isn't that just neat? So thank you, LB323 girl. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you again. This is going to be so wonderful. Us going shopping, or meeting up, or I pick you up, or you pick me up, or something. We'll just go do some lunch and all of that good stuff. I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Now, what I was going to do, I had my house up for sale. And that's what I was going to do, is sell my house and move to Nevada. And then it's near like Henderson or Somerville. I was going to go, Summerlin, I mean. I was going to go and move there. And I've been working on this for about a year. I went down and I found out where I was going to live and everything. And I tell you, the more I stayed here, the more I'm like, I don't think I want to go. So I'm not going, okay? Because I have a lot of health issues, you know how you get comfortable with your doctors, right? I don't want to go and change up and try to figure out who's who, and they have to figure me out and all of that. I don't want to do that. So I just decided, no, you're going to stay here, right? So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll be 323, girl. We going to be in there, girl. So I can't wait till we can, get together and do some things, okay? All right, so I'm going to move on to the next thing. I got some HappyMail from CoSetta. Setta, thank you very much. I've had this for a little while, but I hadn't done a podcast. Everything was, the random acts of kindness is what I've been doing. So, anywho, we sent a card. I like this envelope too. And I don't know if you want me to read. Oh, okay. It's okay to read it. It's a really cute card. It says, enjoy, blessings, Setta. And she sent me some teas, stash tea, chocolate mint, Caricho gold. Oh, I think that's what Z drinks, right? Is that what she drinks? Rose tea. And mojito mint, double spiced chai, and then the true lemon. Thank you, Setta. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You know I do. And I'm going to be following you. Definitely going to be following you. I can't wait for us to go traveling together, okay? So I know we're all looking forward to seeing Setta. We're looking forward to traveling with you, and I know you're going to be going to some yarny places, and even if you don't, we're going to be with you all through the whole way, okay? God first, then us, okay? We will be with you, okay? You'll be just fine. All right, and in my Llama Mama swap, who my partner was, Hope Mahoney, she had, the gift that she had sent me. I forgot to read the card, and I didn't read it because it fell underneath the table and I didn't see it, okay? So she said, I hope this card finds you doing well, wishing you all the best also, praying you enjoy what I sent you. Also, I hope you soon enjoy trying to make those project bags. Still haven't gotten to it, Hope. I can't get away from crocheting. I can't get away long enough to sit down at the sewing machine and do it. But I know my very first project bag, when I do make one, it's going to rail. Okay, at the dabbling hook. She's getting my first bag. Now, if it looks a mess, it's not going to look a mess, Rail. Trust me, because I wouldn't send you anything that looks a mess, but you will get one of my first bags, for sure, okay? And she also says, she's recently tried a couple of bags. And Hope Mahoney, she has a YouTube channel as well, and her link is going to be below. She said the kids said hello because I had sent them a few things with our swap. So Hope, I found the card, honey, and I meant to read it on the last podcast and I didn't, but I found it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now I got Happy Mail also. This Happy Mail is from Victoria. Victoria, thank you. Alaska Crafty Gal. I went ahead and opened it, and let's see here. All right, everything's out of there. I'm just gonna throw stuff on the floor and I'll get it later. But she had it wrapped so nice, and all right, she sent the cutest little card. Look at the little chickadees. Hi Kim, I hope this finds you well. I wanted to gift these items that you will find interesting, my friend. I hope you enjoy them as much as I enjoy creating them. I would also like to include an extra triangle tote for you to give away, however you would like. Wow, thank you, my dear. I am so glad to have met you, my friend. I hope you have a safe and happy 4th. Now, that's when I got the card. I hadn't been able to have my podcast yet, so she's saying, my new Yarny sister. Yes, you are my Yarny sister. I really appreciate you so much, Victoria. You know, I know we've become good friends already, and I just love you. And I'm going to show you guys. She, you know, she has a YouTube channel. If you don't know, she does have a YouTube channel, and her link will be below. She makes some beautiful things. I mean, some odd things, stuff that, you know, I've never seen before. For instance, check this out. Isn't this neat? It's a project bag. It has a zipper, and look at the inside of this. Isn't that nice? So she has gifted 2 of them, and one of them will go to one of my subscribers. Okay? Isn't that neat? So I'll be drawing the name from this podcast. So whoever comments on this YouTube that I'm recording right now, that's who we'll do a drawing, and somebody will win one of these. And then I'm going to add a few little things to it with it. Okay? Since I'm mailing it to you, I might as well put a few little things in there, right? So Victoria, I really appreciate, you know, everything that you do, and I love watching your videos and everything. And she has some other items in here as well. I'm trying to find the other one. Oh, here it is. Fell on the floor. She made this headband. Look at this. It's got Alaska Denali, okay, on here. And it's double-sided fabric headband. It's a 2-in-1 size adult. And this is the other side. Now, this is really nice. I really like this. And I wear headbands because I sweat, you know, a lot from taking this prednisone, and the sweat just drips, you know. So thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. She also sent, it's a magnet. She makes magnets, and it says Alaska on there. It's really cute. So I will be putting this on my refrigerator. I thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. Okay, so we'll be doing a drawing my next time I come on. Oh, she also has in here, these are fabric corner bookmarks, and these are so neat, and a delightful way to mark your page. Just tuck a few pages into the corner pocket before any book, for any book lover. So I'm gonna do an example of this right now. I'm gonna open it since we have this book here. Girl, you know you make some things on your channel. You make some really nice, beautiful things. And I would advise anybody to go and check her out. And she sells her items. And you know, you can just get with her, message her, and you guys can do a PayPal thing, okay? So, like this book here, you put it. Say I'm on a page in here. There's a thing here. You put it in the corner and check that out. So when I open it, I'm right at that page. Okay? This book is stiff because I just got it. But it sits in the corner for your bookmark. Isn't that neat? Girl, how did you think of that? You know, how did you think of that? I love it. So thank you. Thank you so much. While I'm on this book, have this book in my hand. This is the complete crochet course book. And let me tell you guys, when I looked in this book, it has everything in here, down from the charts, measurements, stitch charts, symbols. I mean, all the symbols. Look at that, the symbols. Okay, it has that, what the hook, you know, what the hook mean, you know, and crochet and steel hooks, what it mean, you know, UK conversion chart. It has, like, you know, like it gives you patterns for basic cardigans, things like that. It gives you, say for instance, finishing, blocking a project, zippers, seams, that type of thing. Like before you stitch, what you might need for a project, fabrics and things like that. Beyond the basics, which is motifs and cables and color works, and oh my goodness, this is a really nice book. Okay, now I went on Amazon and looked it up when I got my purchase, and the book was on sale for $22.21. It's still on sale. I just checked it today, and the original price is $29.95. And then, of course, you know, if you're with Amazon Prime, you don't have to pay shipping. Okay, so you can't beat that, right? And not only that, I had the book the next day when I ordered it. And I probably ordered it at midnight or something, because I'm a night owl. I just am, now that because I'm disabled and I don't work. I find that at night is so peaceful, and you know, not that I have a whole lot going on here at my house. It's just that, you know, I'm in a area, it's traffic. It's like the Indy 5000 or whatever, 500, whatever, on this street. And it's noisy, you know. So at nighttime, it's so quiet, and it's like, oh, this is what I'm, you know. So anyway, I stay up at night, and I'm up all night. I probably don't go to sleep till probably 6 in the morning, and then I sleep till noon or 1 o'clock, you know. Then I'm up for the day, you know. So my how times change, because when I was working, and I worked from the time I was 16 up until like 3 years ago, and I'm telling you, all my jobs were like 7:30 in the morning or whatever, 7 to 3:30. I did have a job when I worked 10 to 7 because I worked the West Coast. I used to work for General Tire. You know, they're no longer in business. But I had my clients were I worked for my clients were like in Colorado, you know, Alaska even. I had clients in Alaska as well. And so anyway, off topic, sorry about that. But so this book, I would advise you guys to go and check this book and get it. This is really a nice, and it's well put together. It's heavy, it's thick, and you know, just a well-rounded book. I love it. I love it. So that's that. And again, thank you, Victoria. You're the best girl. And you can find Victoria. She has a YouTube channel, as I said. And you know, go check her out. Go subscribe and, you know, give her some play. You know, so this is what this is all about. And while I'm on this subject as well, you know, my purpose on YouTube is to, you know, I wanted a platform to be able to show my work. You know, not that I sell it. I mean, I sell it. You know, if people want to buy it, they want to buy it. That's fine. But my main thing, you know, and I figured out what I wanted to do, and that is to get all podcasters together in a way, one way, shape, or form. If you have an Etsy shop, if you have some kind of a brick and mortar, you know, wherever, however you sell your product or your items or whatever, you know, join me on Classic Kim's Crochet Facebook page. That is where all the happenings is at. And what I like to do is just get everybody to know everybody and their names and, you know, what they do, and, you know, that's my purpose. So I will get around to every last one of you at one point or another. I will get around to each one of you. So and do some type of write-up about you and your product. And if you, you know, if you want to, you know, text or message me, my name is Kim Gough, Gough. You know, friend me on Facebook. And then I don't just allow everybody in our Facebook group page, but if I know who you are, and then I can get you, you know, into our group Facebook page. I keep all the riffraff out, and when I say I investigate everybody, I investigate every last person that's in our group. So as far as I can see, nobody has gotten in that I would feel that would, you know, jeopardize our happy niche that we have. And what I mean by that is, you know, you're safe there. You can post your items there, that type of thing. And, you know, I can't control what other people do, you know that. But I try to keep all the riffraff out. If, you know, that's my main purpose. And, you know, the giveaways that we have, you know, I'm you know, I love YouTube, and I appreciate it as a platform to show everything. And this is a place that we can all get together. But as far as the giveaways and things like that, that's why I do it on Facebook. And that way I know who this gift is going to when it does. You know, I know this person is actively in our group, and they, you know, they deserve, you know, to get win a prize or something like that. And I'm not saying that people that are on YouTube only don't deserve a gift. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that, you know, a lot of people do come on your YouTube channel just to get a gift, and that's not right. You know, you're either there to support that person and stay and support that person. No, you can't watch all of their podcasts. We know that. You can't watch everybody's podcast. It's just not going to happen. It's just so many of us out there that, you know, anyway, this is not a sermon. I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, I'm explaining how I do it on Facebook. That's why my giveaways are on Facebook and not on YouTube. Now, I will be having like the YouTube random drawings and things like that. I will be having drawings, don't get me wrong. But before that gift is given to a person, I do investigate and make sure that is a real person, you know, and they're not a troll, because we have so many of them. There's so many people out there impersonating another person. Why not just be yourself and come join us and, you know, have fun, and instead of a person coming on here, you know, just causing havoc in our community, in our yarning community, you know. So I'm doing the best I can to keep all of that out, and that's really going to happen. That's the only way I can control it, is on our Facebook group. I can't control it on YouTube at all, period. Nobody can. So anywho, let's continue on. So I said that to say that about the book, you know, we here in Akron, Ohio, guess what we have? Amazon built a brick and mortar here. They have a huge distributing company here where they store all of their goods, and that's probably why I got my book the next day, because they're right up the street. It's not even, what, 6 minutes from where I live, and it's going to bring a lot of jobs here to Akron, Ohio, and I'm so thankful for Amazon for thinking of building in Akron. We had a place, a mall. It's called Rolling Acres Mall, and Rolling Acres Mall is no longer. It hasn't been up there for some years, and Amazon bought that property up there, and they're building, and it's going to be very nice. And like I said, a lot of people are going to have some jobs, and that's what it's all about. We appreciate you, Amazon, for that. Okay, so let's move on. I gonna go ahead and finish the other items. See, that is the end of my Happy Mail. Yes, that's the end of the Happy Mail. And I thank you, everybody that sent me something. I really appreciate that. Okay. Now, we're going to have our next random act of kindness is going to be, you know, random act of kindness is just what it means. It's random. So whenever. But the next random act of kindness is going to be a project bag that I'm going to purchase from Susiepopscreation, and she's on Etsy. She doesn't have a YouTube channel. Hopefully she will have one day, but right now she doesn't. She just has an Etsy shop, and I'm going to have her link below as well. And you're going to be able to find a lot of projects that she's done. And one of them, like I said, is her project bag. I'm going to purchase that, and we're going to have a drawing for random act of drawing of kindness. And that's probably going to be next week sometime, if not next month. I don't know. We'll see. But that's what we're going to do. And it's going to be for the Facebook group. So let's see. Oh, and people that don't have a Facebook group, you know, I do understand you don't want, you know, you don't want, you're just private people, and I am too. But I did it mainly is when I started because it helped me to get with my family and to see that are, you know, out of state, and see videos, you know, instantly, or see pictures, photos, things, what they're doing, what's going on. And that's why I originally started my Kim Goff Facebook page. Now, warning to those that don't have a Facebook page, whatever you start with, that's what's going to be there. So Kim Goff is what's there, and if I had known I was going to be crocheting and had Classic Kim's Crochet, I would have started with that page first, and then that would have been my page, you know, and you know, my name wouldn't even have to be attached to it. It is attached, but you wouldn't be able to actually see that like you do, you know, my Kim Goff page. So I have two pages, Kim Goff, and then one under Classic Kim's Facebook group. So in order for me to invite you to our Facebook group, you will need a Facebook group or a Facebook page. And then I send you a Facebook page group invite. And then that's how it happens. Or you look up Classy Kim's Crochet, and then ask to join the group. And there's just 2 questions to ask to answer, and then we, can get you going on that. So, come on, come one, come all. And anybody and everybody that comes to that page, as I said, I check you out. I make sure that there's a photo of you. If you come in there and say you just have a picture of a cartoon character, well, I'm not going to accept you if you just have a picture of a cartoon character. I'm just not going to do it unless if there's a reason behind it, like you have a business and that's what your business market is, or whatever the case may be. But I'm still going to check you out and see, okay, well, what is your name? So don't be offended if I contact you by messenger and ask you what's your name. I need to see a picture photo of you. I need to have more information about you before you're in my group. That's the only way that you get in my group. If I can't find anything on you at all, period, nothing, you're not in anybody's group, nothing, then I won't accept it. I just won't. So that's just the way it is. And I guess what? I keep it moving. As Penley Ann said, let's move it right along. No, she said moving right along. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, anywho, so that's, the drawings and things like that. That's I want to make sure who's getting the gift. So I did talk about that. I'm rambling, right? So let me move on. And we're going to go with my WIPs and FOs and UFOs and, PPOs and whatever other kind of O's there is. And of course, my little Amigurumi, look at him, or her rather, with her necklace on. So Rel, again, thank you so much. This is my favorite color, so that's why I did her in this color, okay? So you guys, her tutorial, Rel did a tutorial, and she really did a great job on that tutorial, and I just got to follow along right away. Now, and what I stuffed it with was my my clippings from my yarn. When I'm clipping it from a project, I keep those. So I knew one day I was going to do an amigurumi or a stuffed pillow or something. And I have enough to stuff maybe 2 pillows now, 2 big, nice size pillows. So, it's stuffed real good. If I squeeze on that, it bounces right back. See that? It doesn't lose its shape or anything. So, like she said, you stuff the heck out of this thing, okay? And I did. And that's how it turned out. So, her link is going to be below as well, okay? So, now, okay, first off, I'm going to show you I did show everybody this on our Facebook page, and this is Mrs. J's Knit and Purl. This is her lace cross my heart wrap, and it fell off the hanger. I had it just right on the hanger. So now this thing is absolutely beautiful. I love the stitching, everything about it. Oh my goodness, I don't get this together here. Okay, take your time, Kim, take your time. All right, so this is it right here. Oh, I'm not going to edit this either, y'all. So, okay, you know how you wear it, you had your sweater, you wear it and you took it off and you wrapped it around your waist. Well, she made it where there's no sleeves, and you just wrap this around and make the scarf long enough, or the front long enough. You can either have it hanging or you can make a scarf to tie it. And what I did with mine, she put tassels on it. What I did was put some beads, some glass beads on my tassels. So yeah. So yeah, this is really nice. And of course, see, I'm 6 feet, so it's long. It's real long, and it, you know, covers everything. Okay, so yeah, so and it's made with the yarn is, oh boy, starts with a B, y'all. Help me. And what I did was I made a headband too, which this headband wrap is DOY 7 creation, Soraya. So Jeanette. So yep, I made that to go with it. Okay, so we have my next item that I made. I finished it, y'all. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it on so you can see how it works. It's heavy. So it's going to be my fall tunic. And I put these on the side instead of armholes. That way, you know, I can wear this with shorter sleeve, or I can wear long sleeve, you know, sweater or something with it. So yeah, and it's long too. All right, so that's what I made, and I wish you could see it. It's really, really long, and I'm gonna wear like some boots. I have some knee-high boots, and of course some leggings underneath it. So, you know, or a skirt or something like that, a long skirt. So yeah, you guys, I'm in there for fall, and this is made out of 100% cotton. Okay, 100% cotton. So I absolutely love it. Now, I made a bag to go with it. I made myself a bag. Isn't that nice? So I could just be going right on along, or just wear, you know, this bag will go with anything. I'm gonna use it as a project bag, or I'm gonna use it, you know, for you know, a bag that I can carry. And I did line it. I learned how to line a bag from Crystal at Bag O' Day. That's who I learned to line a bag from. Okay, she gave some easy, simple instructions, and there you have it. I mean, it's really nice. This is really a nice bag, and it's made also with 100% cotton. I ordered some, these are wooden beads, and I also have ordered these beads here, and it has my name on it. Let's see. Classy Kim Crochet. Can you see that? Oh boy, I'll learn this eventually. There we go. Classy Kim Crochet. So, yep, there you have it. All right. So our next object that I have here this is Wow Crochet. I showed you all this, but I'm finished with the border. I finished mine with I continued on 4 more rows, and then this is her border. The border is higher, then the smaller, higher, then smaller, higher, then smaller, all the way around. Mary, I love this border. You picked the perfect border for a perfect project. And I was so happy to work this project with you, with your group. I love it. Now this is one blanket that I'm going to keep for myself. I give everything away, but this, I'm going to keep this for myself. My squares were made with the bonbons, Lion brand, the 10 for 10 that I showed you guys in the video. That's what these colors are. And these colors, they pop. The camera is not doing it any justice. My camera anyway is not doing the colors any justice. It's really, 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 really pretty. Deep, deep colors. Okay, so we finished that. All right, my next, I finished the 10 for 10 Lion brand homespun yarn, all of it. This is 8.5. This fits the top of a queen size bed, and I did show a photo of it on our Facebook group page. But yeah, look at the colors in that. It's really pretty. I'm hoping the camera shows the colors, you know, decent. Let me stand back a little bit. Okay, so yeah, that's that. And with Lion brand homespun, you know, a lot of people don't like to work with it, but what I did, I worked single crochet, triple, single, I mean not single, double crochet, triple, double crochet, triple. That's how I did it to make it increase faster to me, you know, instead of doing small ones. And with the Lion brand, I used a K with this. And when you use a K, to me, I didn't even have to look for the holes. I mean, it just glided right on through there. I didn't even, a lot of times I just was watching TV and didn't even look to see what I was doing. And, you know, I did fine with it. A lot of people have a hard time with homespun, but I don't. It looks intimidating, but it's not intimidating to work with. Now, if you have to frog it, no, it's still not even to frog it. You know, to even frog it, it to me, it's fine. So, but you know, to each his own, and then sometimes it depends on the you know, the hook that you use. So anyway, let me sit down because my head is cut off, as I can see. And as I said, I am not editing this video. It is what it is, as they say. Okay, I made this little pouch here. No, you know, no pattern. My bag, no pattern. I just did 2 granite squares, and what I did, I used, see that? I used a key ring, you know, keychain. That's what I use for the hook. And then I made my own strap. Okay? So, yeah. No pattern for that. No pattern for this. Just a, you know, act like you making a little tiny hat and just keep on going with it. And I used the snaps, you know. Now you can purchase these snaps. You get 100 of these. 100. And they're the magnetic ones. Find it on Amazon. If I'm not mistaken, I only paid $9.99. You go to the store, you might purchase, you might get, what, two in a pack for between, what, $2 to $5, when you can get 100 of them in a box for $9.99. I know it was no more than $12. Don't quote me on the price, but to me, anything less than $20 is fine for 100 of these. Okay, but I think it was only 9 something. Okay, so that's that. What I did was Anja from Ophelia Talks. She has her favorite bag, Anja's signature drawstring bag. She calls it her no counting stitches. which, hey, I don't blame her. I don't like counting stitches either. But she came up with a design. Anja, I'm not finished with this yet, but I decided to stop because I thought, you know what? I'm going to use this as one of these. Okay? So I stopped making the bag because I decided I really don't want to make my bag this color. So I'm going to make another one of those bags. It's a drawstring bag. Really, really nice. And then I just put one of these things, you know, plastic canvas things in the middle of it to kind of give it some stiffness. Now, of course, using 2 double strands would make this even stiffer. Okay? No problem with you know, I don't like taking somebody's pattern and doing something different with it. But, you know, sometimes it is what it is. It stopped, and I was like, oh, I like that. So I am going to make the bag, and I will show you then. I ended up just making some, you know, these little washcloths and face cloths. These are mine. I just, you know, took some spare and just made them. And then I'm using this basket to put my little things and sit it in the bathroom, okay? Because my bathroom, I have these colors in it. Now, I came up with a thing. Now, I know everybody makes soap sacks, okay? But I intertwined the softer scrubby, the shiny scrubby material, and I double-stranded it, you know, with the cotton, and I made my soap bag. Now, I said I'll do it this way. So when I put the soap in there and, you know, and I'm taking my shower, then you have extra exfoliant, okay? So there you go, y'all. That's a good idea if you want to, you know, make yourself one. You know, just add that to it. You can use this kind of scrubby, or you can use that harder scrubby, you know, whatever scrubby you want to put in there. But to me, this feels so much better, and it exfoliates, and it just, guess what? It also lathers. It helps your soap to lather even more. So there you go, okay? Food for thought, y'all. All right. And I had, this is Crystal's new washcloth. I'm going to put a hook on there, Crystal. I forgot I was going to put a hook, so I didn't finish it right there. But yeah, this is her washcloth. Isn't this neat, y'all? And I'll have the link below for that too. The design on it on both sides. Oh, can you see? And I'll get this together one way or the other. But anyway, yeah, go to her channel. I'll put the link below for this, and, you know, do this tutorial. And her cloth was a lot bigger, but I didn't have that much of this, so I knew that I couldn't do as many rows. I think she did like 50 some chains to make one. Yeah, and I think I only used 27 because I didn't have enough. So anyway, because I had, and then I ended up having more than I thought, so I took the rest of it and made another one, Crystal, a smaller one, and then I just made a bigger border around it. So that's Crystal's new, at Bagel Day's new washcloth that she came out with. All right, let's see, moving on here. Okay, I've got, since I'm crocheting now, I'm going to start making the hats in the summer for charity to give them out in the winter. So I started making them, and this is like Lion Brand, you know, because it's so soft. Lion Brand's homespun is just so soft, you know. So anyway, I made some. These are some smaller hats, and here's another design. Look at that colorway. So soft. Here's another design, a hat, which is made for a slouchy hat, or one day I'm going to show you guys my signature hats that I make that are somewhat like this, but it's not quite like this. And I call them, they're my designs because I didn't see anybody made any of those. So one day I will show you. So that's 4 hats. This one was made out of lambskin. It's Lamb's Pride. It's bulky, 85% wool, 15% mohair. I didn't go over the Lion Brand homespun. You all know what that's made out of. But maybe you guys don't. Maybe if I find one in here that has it, I'll at least read what it is. But this one is Lamb's Pride. It's a bulky, 85% wool, 15% mohair. So I made this one too. And I have somebody in mind for this. And I'll be giving that to them when the time comes. All right, we got that. This is another charity hat. Just, something simple. This double crochet. Half double crochet. And this is another Lion Brand. And I made just a simple, cowl to go with it. So this hat, and I did the ridges like I've been shown. Crystal at Bag O' Day has showed me how to do these ridges. So that's that. Here's another one. This one is made with dewdrops. It's loops and thread, dewdrops. This is another charity hat, and I made the pom-pom out of that, and I did the Debbie at the Canadian Crocheter way. That way they can take it off if they don't want it on there, or wash it, and take the pom-pom off. So this is just half, this is double crochet, and this yarn is, it seemed a little thicker. Yep, it's a bulky 6. So, and look at the glitter. Can you see the glitter? Yeah. Yep, there you go. So it has glitter in it. So that's another charity hat. I think that's it for the charity hats. Crystal at Bag O' Day. She shows us how to make the dresses for the liquid. I love these. Now what I decided to do, because she does hers with cotton, because I can't really afford to buy the cotton that I really want to buy, and I figured it's just to go over top of, you're not using it for a dishcloth or anything. This is just for decoration. So I'm using Karen Simply Soft, okay, with it, and so that's a green, and so I made a little small one to go on the pump, the hand soap. And what I do is I take the bigger and put it in a pump, bigger liquid, dish liquid, and put it in a smaller dish. It's a hand soap, but I put the dish liquid in a soap dispenser so that I can use it to squirt and put it in the wash rag, or matter of fact, to put it in this, and I use the shiny scrubby Red Heart scrubby stuff with this too, and don't put that on there, and then that way I don't have to keep picking this up, and so I put it in a pump. So there you go. That's I'm making these. Now that's a Bag O' Day crochet pattern, and I made some more if I can find them. I made another one, and I added a drawstring. I put a drawstring to make it tighter, because they were, it was too loose and it was falling off the thing. So I just added, drawstring to it. But everything else is originally her pattern. Okay. So yeah, red heart yarn for that, and red heart for this one. So that's that. I made a red, this is cotton here, and so if I'm doing them for commission, people can buy them. Okay, now I am also doing Fiber Flux. Jennifer at Fiber Flux, she has a cowl going, and her cowl is Summer of Dishcloths 2019. And we started out making them so I've got all colors, and she put the red heart scrubby stuff around it. She has a different brand that she used for her washcloth. These are cotton washcloths. So, I made an orange one, several of them. So I made a lot of orange ones, but I put the different color borders. And then I used the different types of scrubby. So this is not the shiny one. This is the other red heart. This is the more what you call it, scrubbier scrub. So yeah, so I'm in the process of making those. This was her first week, this type, and then her second week she came out with is this one. It doesn't have the scrubby on the side. So I'm in the process of doing that as well. Okay. So that's our second week. I'm looking forward to this week's. So Fiber Flux, that's Jennifer. We did Crystal and Bagel Day. Now Jada and Stitches. I did another one of these baskets. So this is the basket. I'm not going to take all the stuff out. But I got my, my loops and thread yarn. All this yarn that's in here is my donation hats project. And when I get thicker yarn, and I have thicker yarn or, something like that, and I'm working hard, I'll put some gloves on my hands, because that way when the yarn is sliding across my fingers, I don't feel that. Because I have neuropathy in my hands and my feet, and they burn, they hurt, and they feel, I don't know, it's hard to describe a neuropathy to people, but sometimes I have to put gloves on, and I have to crochet with gloves, so it makes it much easier for me. So that's a suggestion for those that if your hands hurt, or if your hands they feel funny because you have neuropathy or something like that, just put some gloves on. I'm learning to wear gloves all the time now with that, and because I have lupus as well, the circulation, my hands turn purple, and so I keep my gloves on. Also, now instead of just making the little scrubbies for, your face scrubbies, I decided to make baskets to put them in. And then I'll let the basket coordinate with whatever the scrubbies are. So you have basket scrubby, okay? So I'm starting to make these. So I'll be, having these in my, what do they call them? Fairs, whatever they're. I haven't been to one yet. It seems like every time I want to do one, I get sick. But the craft fair. So one day I will get to go to them, but I do get to sell them because people that my friends and stuff, they come and buy this stuff. So yeah, so I came up with that idea. So and this basket is made out of cotton as well, which I'm going to start making like double strand or using a thick yarn, a 6-ply yarn instead of cotton for the basket, and then use the cotton for this to save on money because I don't have that kind of money to, I just don't have it. I know I'm selling it to make a little money, but I don't sell my items for that much either. Just really want to make the money back for the yarn. And so I'm going to start making the baskets out of yarn, regular yarn, because why not? You're not using this for your skin. So that's what I'm going to start doing. So that was the idea I came up with. So I made 3 of those, and I'm in the process of making different colors. So Epiphany, I just thought of using yarn, okay, for the basket just now, okay. So see how the mind works. We are so creative. We're some creative people, and I knew I was a creative person, but not when it came to yarn, because I never even thought about it. A year, February, that I've been crocheting, so it's been a year and a half now for me that I've been crocheting, and I'm just enjoying it. I'm loving every second of it. I'm really enjoying myself. Okay, so we have my next item is what? Oh, fiber flux. Here are some more. I knew there was some more. These are the corner to corner. This is the second one, cow. So corner to corner. All right. So that's one of them. Corner to corner. To use different, and these are of course cotton. And I think it's sugar, lily and cream, sugar and cream, whatever. That's what these are. So yeah, I really like this design. I have never done, corner to corner. So this is my first corner to corner. Now I see what all the hype is about, because everybody's doing corner to corner, okay? And I'm thinking to myself, now Kim, when are you going to do corner to corner? Jennifer, she made my mind up for me. So that's what it started me out with. Now, to be honest, for me, I think the corner to corner on a blanket would be better for me. I didn't really enjoy doing corner to corner. So as you see, I only have 3 washcloths, okay? I did not enjoy doing the corner to corner for the dishcloth because I'm a perfectionist, kind of, and I wanted it to be even, and they're not even to me. When do you know when to go back to the other way to get it even? Somebody please in the description box help me with that, because I was so frustrated. So I ended up, what I did was I just kept going. I made the border different to try to contrast it in to make it look better, so that's what I did. I want it to be a square. I don't want a triangle, a rectangle. I want a square when I do a washcloth. So anywho, that's what I did. So that's her second cow. So I apologize. That other one, these other ones were the same as the other. I just didn't put the scrubby around the edge. That was the difference. And so as I said, I take when I make my little scrubbies, I double strand it and add the strand with the, scrubby. I add it and just crochet them both together and come up with this effect. And like I said, to me, you get more bubbly. You don't have to use as much soap either, because it lathers. That's what I'm trying to say. it lathers. So, okay, that's that. I have a couple more items and then we will be done. All right, so if you watched any of my other podcasts, you will know that I was gifted from Christy at Christy's Crochet Corner. Let's see here. Now, Christy, she does lives. So, you know, go subscribe to Christy and put your bell on. That way, when she has a live, you can go and join her, because that's what she mostly does, is live. But Christy and I did my swap partner was Hope Mahoney, and she's with we did that from Llama Mama's Kayla's summer swatch. But Hope Mahoney was my partner, and Hope Mahoney, welcome. She's a newbie at podcasting. I didn't know that you had a podcast. I had no idea. When we did a swap, you never even told me that you had a YouTube channel. I didn't know. But I went on there and I saw today, just before I got on here, that you have a YouTube channel. So let's all go over and subscribe to Hope Mahoney and give her, you know, some likes, and let's give her some play, okay? So anyway, I brought that up because both of them gifted me the same thing, which is the Super Saver Red Heart, and I've been wanting it so bad. It's the Fruity Stripe. They both gifted me that, and what I made out of that is my poncho. Check that out, y'all. Okay? And it's just a normal granny square poncho, nothing big about it, so I'm not even putting a name to it, because it's just, you know, just a granny square. And what I did is on the outer, the last few rows, which was, I don't know, maybe 10 rows, 10, 1, 2, 3, about 8 rows, the last 8 rows, I just did double crochet, okay? So, I mean, it really came out just like I wanted it to come out. I absolutely love this poncho and cannot wait to wear it this fall. Yep, love it. So, that's my poncho. And I'm going to make a hat out of the rest of it. So I'm going to make myself a really nice slouchy hat. It's going to be a long, you know, slouchy hat to go with it. Thank you, girls. Hope Mahoney, go join her on her channel, and go and join Christy at Christy's Corner booth. Christy Crochet Corner, okay? Not booth, but she's Crochet Corner. Okay, there is a booth as well. You can go join her too. But we're talking about Christy Crochet Corner booth. Not booth. I keep saying booth. I'm so sorry, Christy. I apologize, because you're not the booth girl. You're just Christy's Crochet Corner, and I believe you had that name originally. So I just started another poncho. This is turquoise, okay? And I'm going to intertwine the, I'll probably do 10 rows of this, 5 rows of this, 10 rows, 5 rows of this, until I get it complete, big enough to fit me. Oh, I might do this for commission. Who knows? I don't know. So, of course, commission, I have to stop it at a certain point, because everybody's not 6 feet, okay? They're not 6 feet. So, I have one more item, and then we will be done. Or we'll do the, no, not the drawing. We're doing the drawing off the comments from this video for one of Victoria at Crafty Gal. She sent one of the bags. So we'll do that drawing based off of the comments on this video. Now, I'm also doing a Donna. Here's my bag. I use mine as a project bag. Donna Leotis. She has a Believes Crafts. She has a YouTube. She has an Etsy shop, and her Etsy shop will be below as well. I have. This is Red Heart. So this is double crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, granny square, and it goes on and on. So that's how I'm going to do that turquoise one too, like this, maybe in a different stripe pattern, but that's what it's going to look like this one. So this one will be for commission as well when I'm finished with it. Now that is that was Bernat's. Bernat or Bernat, however it's pronounced, is what I used on Mrs. J's lace. And this is Royal Blue Red Heart Soft. That's what this is made out of. And the stripes is Red Heart. Red Heart Super Saver in Flamenco. Flamenco. I always want to say flamingo because that's what it looks like. It's flamingo, but it says flamenco stripe. So that's what that is. That's what this poncho is going to be. If you haven't noticed, I love ponchos. I love ponchos. Okay, and my favorite color is lime. So that's what prompted me, I just love bright colors, and that's just, I just do. All the time that I work, for all those years, I, dress office, business attire, and of course the basic colors was black, For me, it was easier, you wear the black, the brown, the type thing, and I'm in a dress, suit, down, and in my earlier years, I would, whatever I wore, I'd take the jacket off and then I'm out for the evening or whatever, go out to dinner, whatever, or, meet some friends. But I say that to say, I didn't wear this kind of stuff, but when I was in high school, ponchos was my thing. You always saw me in ponchos and clogs. Remember the clogs? You just stick your feet in, and platforms. Even as tall as I am, I always had on, 3 to 4 inch heels. Okay, but I absolutely loved the clogs when they were out, and ponchos. That was my favorite thing, and I'm back to that now. Okay, and I'm 50? How old am I now? I'm 50. I'm 56. Turned 56 last month. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wait a minute, where is this time going? I am 56 years old, or 56 years young, or whatever you want to call it. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm so happy to be in this community. I'm ecstatic. I'm getting to know so many different people. And if you know what's going on with me on Facebook, I'm just getting with any and everybody that has a business or they want to sell their items. I mentioned that at the beginning of the show. That's what my purpose is to just to get to know who is who, okay, and who sells what and that type of thing. So I appreciate all the subscribers that have that's on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it, and YouTube, I appreciate you so much for giving us this platform to show our artsy, crafty things. So I'm going to sign off. Oh, let me make sure that I have everything that I wanted to say. Hi, Penny from Penley Ann's. Hi, Calvin. Can't wait to your next video as well. I love watching her, especially when she's talking about all of the different ways that you can order, or that you can different ways of, you know, she taught me to get into books and things like that. And Mrs. J as well has told me to get into the books, and you know that you learn a lot from that, and the magazines and things like that. So Penny Ann, girl, hi. So can't wait for your next video as well. So I think I got everybody for right now. And who will be the next that I'll do a write-up about? Well, I did say, you know, that's going to be Susie Pop. She's going to be next. And then Victoria from Alaska Crafty Gal, she's going to be next as well, after her. So, all right. So we will get with you all later, and everybody have a good rest of the day. Peace out. This is Classic Kim. I'm going to have to get a remote for this so I can, you know, remote mouse so I can click it and turn it off. So talk to you guys later. Peace out.